Hey Virgo, I'm Katie. Welcome to the channel. This is your sun, moon, and rising reading for July. All right, so I'm going to do a 6-card spread. We're going to do past, present, and future. And then we'll pull out some clarifiers, all right? Okay. Felt like that one needed to come out even though it didn't turn over. Kind of jumped. Okay, we need two more for Virgo in the month of July. Okay, let's get these organized. Okay. So in the past, what we have is plant yourself here, integration, embodiment, grounded action. I feel like there was a circumstance that you felt very out of control of, and you needed to find your center again and ground. We have Brothers of the Rose. This is sacred masculine, protection, things of that nature. So something happened that kind of shook you to your core a little bit, and you felt, after it happened, you just felt like you needed protection yourself, but also to protect other people involved. For some of you. Yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that one there. We'll get into the clarifiers. Okay, so right now, you have been given a second chance. You have second bloom, new possibilities. Okay, I feel like whatever this thing did that shook you, the good thing about it was it's changed your perspective on something. Okay. Open, say yes, expand through extremities, trust life. You are now at this place where either you have or you need to kind of just surrender to the circumstances and surrender to kind of the energy of life is what I keep hearing. But I definitely feel, these two are very, very hopeful cards, right? She's looking up at the heavens, her face is in the flowers, like it's very serene is the word I'm looking for there. And the near future, we have held, sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community. So I feel like in the near future, for some of you, I feel like a therapist or a healer of sorts is coming in to kind of help you kind of shed the baggage from this situation. Okay, that's how I'm hearing it. We also have the rose garden, innocence, forgiveness, being gentle with yourself. There is an element that you feel somewhat responsible, or like maybe, I don't know if responsibility, like fully responsibility, but you feel like you had some sort of like involvement in this circumstance, and you need to forgive yourself for that. Okay. Let's pull out clarifiers. So let's do for whatever this thing is that you guys have been through. Let's get some animal spirits to come help and clarify it for you. Clearly that one wanted to come out. Okay. Okay, so skunk came out first, which is all about knowing your worth. Whenever there's like a big circumstance that happens, I tread lightly because I don't want to be offensive or anything. But I feel as though this circumstance happened for you to be able to see your worth. And I think that's why before I got that sense of like you being shook to your core, because whatever happened, it like made you question your values, your belief system. Like it was really like a circumstance that made you question a lot about yourself. Okay. Which I know is hard, but this is so beautiful when you are able to have an experience that makes you really reflect on your abilities, your knowledge, your expertise, your characteristics, everything that makes you you, it's really a beautiful thing because that's how we transform and grow as human beings. So I know it's been tough, my little Virgos, but just know this is a good thing. It can be a good experience. Not the experience that happened in the past, but you can grow and, okay. You also have Spider, which is make your dreams real. I feel as though this experience, because it's kind of rocked you to your core, it has also brought to light what you truly want in life. There's something like a better relationship, a better job, you want to hone in on a hobby, something that you really love doing. Like it's changed your mindset to put it back into kind of like how we were as kids. Like, remember when you were a kid and you were just like, you could feel like anything was possible and you weren't jaded by like all the crap that happens. That's kind of what this card is feeling to me, that it's like allowing you to see the world that way again. And maybe this experience that you went through has done that for you, okay? Because we are talking past here. Let's get a couple more clarifiers for Virgo in the past. Oh, Dream Thief, that's funny. Okay, there's something about dreams. Okay, this is beautiful, Virgo. Okay, so Dream Thief is refusal of the call. Again, I think maybe you were refusing this type of mindset, or even just thinking like that this was possible, your dream was possible. And that's why you went through whatever that circumstance was, right? What is this called? Stars of the Sky. You needed to have this experience because you needed to know that possibilities were endless, that you hold the key to making your dreams a reality, that you have a choice in the matter, that the things you do throughout the day, the way you live your life, all contribute to your lifestyle. And I keep hearing, bring your dream back, bring your dream back. Take that for what it is, okay? So now I feel like you're in this headspace where you're like, okay, I am, open, right? You're open to this possibility of like, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can, start this new career, go back to school, start a business, start a new relationship, get pregnant and start a family, get engaged, like the whole gamut, right? Whatever that is to you. But you are open to this dream again that has been closed off for a little while. Okay, what does Virgo need to know about their current situation and where they're at? The present. Okay, a bunch fell out, but none of them turned over. So we're going to just stick them back in the pile. What? Oh, okay, there we go. Interesting. Okay, so we have Bobcat, which is mystery of life. I feel like like where you're at now, because you're feeling super motivated about this dream, right? But there's also this like cautious element that you have where you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if I should go after this. Should I chase after that? Like what? You're unsure of what your next move is, okay? And that's why Bobcat Spirit's here. And it's also reminding you that, okay, so underneath it, it's life is a mystery. That's the theme of this card. And I think that it's important for you to remember that there is like this higher energy that has a plan. And there's this, a mystery in that energy because we all don't truly know what it is. We just feel it. It's our intuition, all of that. And kind of trusting that when you're unsure of what choice to make, okay? You also have Vulture Spirit, which nothing is wasted. Again, I feel like this struggle that you went through, this circumstance, was not in vain. The things that you have learned from it shouldn't be wasted. I just felt like you guys are kind of giving the whole situation like the cold shoulder, like you're almost in denial. Not that it happened, but that there's like a lesson in it, right? Like just, I kept cold shoulder. But if you keep giving that experience the cold shoulder, you're wasting the experience. I'm almost feeling, oh, maybe that's the bobcat. I just saw like you need to like lunge forward into maybe like reflecting on the experience a little bit. I know that's can be painful, but I'm hearing for some of you like journaling, meditating on it, but just even just sitting and thinking about it, and in this perspective of, okay, I went through this shitty situation. What can I learn from it? How can I grow from this situation? Again, this open mindset. This is where you guys are at, right? You're very open to this idea of like allowing this dream to come. But if you don't address this struggle and let it kind of transmute into a different type of energy, it might block you in the future. Okay. What else for the present does Virgo need to know? Okay. All right. Yes, people. Okay. So this is talking about the reflection we just talked about, overflow. Okay. This can feel overwhelming to like kind of, it's hard because if it's something traumatic, I don't want to tell you to like address that by yourself. I think that's maybe why this came up and I heard therapist. Some of you need to work through this with somebody else, therapist, healer, okay? Because for some of you, it is heavy. But for some of you too, like all it takes is a good cry, right? Like those houses are crying. It's overflow. You have this, all of this emotion from this circumstance within you. You need to purge it, again, transmute it into something different, okay? If you bottle it up, it's just going to stay there and you need to release it. Whatever you, I think you all know what needs to happen. You just need to, again, take that like bobcat approach, just leap into it and be like, I'm doing this because I know this is what is best for me. Okay, Virgo, I love you so much. Okay, so the last two are kind of connected. So we have lay of the land. This is ancestral trauma. And then this is the sacred contract. So you were meant to go through this experience. I'm not saying the circumstance, but like your soul was wanting this experience, wanting this lesson, wanting to grow. So again, this like open mindset to this, be open that like this happened. We can't change this, but we can change our reaction to it. We can change how we address it, okay? Your soul is asking for you to do this. Your soul has wanted you to do this. This is such, I keep just hearing growth period. This is a circumstance that is helping you grow. So again, like be open to it. Don't let any part of this be wasted because this is a beautiful experience. I'm not saying it's not hard and emotional and taxing because it is. And for some of you, it truly, truly is. But I know you can get through this. I know you can. Which leads me, let's go to the future and see once you've kind of, you've taken that leap out, then again, held community. That was the first one in the past that came to you. So let's get some more clarifiers and get some spirit animals for that past, those two past cards. What does Virgo need to know about past? Or not past. Why am I saying past? The future, people. But, okay. Does Virgo need to know about future? Yes. Perfect. Okay, one more card. Okay, so this is beautiful, okay? When you go through this process and you either work through it by yourself, work through it with somebody else, you are clearing the clutter. You're getting rid of all of the things up in your head, all of the negative talk that's keeping you from accomplishing your dream, from living in all this color, okay? You also got porcupine, which is beginner's mindset. And I feel like once you're able to do this and clear everything out, you are going to have like this fresh start. You're going to be able to see things from a very new perspective, which is so beautiful because I feel like once you get to this headspace, you are unstoppable. You're going to be living in this color, which I think is interesting, okay, because this was one of your past cards and it's refusal of the call. So when you refuse the call, when you refuse to do this and leap forward, you don't get this. But when you are able to accept it, clear the clutter, do the work, that is when you are living in color. Living in color. Okay, what are the last two clarifiers for Virgo and the future? Oh, perfect. I couldn't have picked these cards better myself. Again, look at this. Super colorful monkeys, okay? So mindful, okay? Like here, you're like thinking about the color. You're wanting to create the color. Now you are living in it. You are the color. Look at how vibrant that is, okay? You also have repairing the veil, which is telling me that whatever this struggle was that you went through, this circumstance, working through it, therapy, healing, whatever you need, you are just like sewing yourself back together so you can get to work on your dream. You can get to work and making this colorful. Oh, such a beautiful reading, Virgo. Like, I feel like, again, my heart goes out to you that you've been through whatever you've been through, but I know you can get here. I know you will, because you're going to make the right decisions. If you don't do it now, it's going to just keep recycling and you'll have to do it later. So eventually you will be getting to this, okay? Oh, my Virgos, you're so beautiful. I am so grateful to you. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. Obviously, you made it to the end, so that's awesome. And I truly, truly hope to see you next time.